a black cat suddenly hovered in midair. The man was shocked. He quickly went forward to look closely. The cat was still moving slowly. When the man gently touched it, the cat floated up like a balloon. He grabbed the black cat and shook it. At that moment, the lights around him began to flicker constantly. Before he could understand what was happening, his body started to fall uncontrollably. He tried to grab nearby objects, but everything he touched also hovered in midair. Soon, half of his body had already sunk. The man shouted for help, but it was useless. Finally, his whole body was swallowed by the floor. At that moment, he floated like he had glitched in a game. Then, he fell into a tunnel thousands of meters deep. When he realized it, he was holding a coffee pot and standing in an ancient jungle. Around him, there were only birds singing in the echoes of his own despair. The man tried to find an exit. He walked 5 kilometers before he saw people. He quickly approached them to ask for directions, but the group of wild people looked at him like he was food. The man did not understand their language, but he felt something was wrong. In panic, he turned and ran. He called the police and, while they were distracted, ran into an empty cave. The green light around him made him afraid. Suddenly, he slipped. The man started traveling through time again. He returned to his home and hurriedly explained everything to the people around him, but no one believed him. After a medical check, the doctors said he was fine. They told him that as long as he rested, he would not have hallucinations again. The man, however, believed that what he experienced was real. Under heavy work pressure, he soon forgot about it. But strange things did not end. That day, the people around him suddenly stopped moving. He began to sink slowly. In no time, the man found himself in a primitive tribe. The shaman said the man was their god. He was confused. The people cheered and asked him to show his flying ability. With no choice, he obeyed. Although he fell, his courage made him the leader of the tribe. The excited shaman immediately showed the man the castle. But the man had never been a leader. He announced his resignation. After negotiation between the shaman and him, they decided to execute the man. He had no choice but to comply and saved his life. They locked him in a single room. Just when he did not know what to do, he suddenly returned to reality holding a watermelon. After 2 rounds of time travel, the man realized he had superpowers. Although he was a regular worker in reality, in the other world, he was the supreme king. Using the strategies he knew from the art of war, the man led his people to win battle after battle. Under his efforts, they developed continuously and eventually became the most powerful tribe in the world. To honor him, the people carved statues. His heroic deeds were passed down through generations.